So we start off with what we call the basic financial statements. So every financial report in a co-op or a utility, whether you're an investor-owned utility, a municipal utility, or an electric cooperative, has the same basic financial statements. So when you get your audit report, we call that the basic financial statements. And what that consists of is, first off, the statement of net position. So we call that the balance sheet as well. So what you own, what you owe, and the equity of the organization. And it's at a specific point in time. So if you have a December 31 year end, that is the snapshot of the balance sheet, the statement of net position. Then you have the income statement, which is also called the statement of revenues and expenditures and changes in net position. And what that is the results of the annual operations. So the revenues that you have minus the expenses, and that equates to the bottom line, the net income or net change in net position. Then we have the statement of cash flows, and this is where cash came from, where it went. And we'll have an example of this coming up to show you the different categories of cash, and some cash is different than other cash, although cash is king. But still, there are different ways to measure where it came from, where it went, and what to do with that statement as well. And then you have the notes to the financial statements, and this is the details. So for every material number in the financial statements and the statement of net position and the statement of revenues and expenditures and changes in net position, there should be a note in the financial statements on your long-term obligations, your cash, your plant and service, contracts, accounting policies, other items that I like to call hidden gems that help us to forecast the future of the organization and what you need to recover from your customers in their rates. And the final pillar of the basic financial statements is what we call the management discussion and analysis. So the MD&A. And what that is the narrative behind the financial statements. It's like the State of the Union address, where you find out where you've been, where you're going, what the differences are, and you explain what happened, why it happened, and what management expects going forward. So I always like to say that if you have a board member that isn't financially astute or doesn't like to dig into the financials, if you get them to read the MD&A, they will understand after that reading of the kind of year that you had in your co-op or your utility as well. So that's the basic financial statements, and what I want to show you in the next segment here is an actual example of a basic financial statement and how it all fits together.